Hello guys, learn how to create this heartbeat animation button in Frima. So let's jump in. So what I'm going to do, I'll hit T on my keyboard, then I'm going to type heartbeat. So I'm going to change the font. I'm going to zoom in for you to see what I'm doing. Then I'll change the font to Manro. I'll change the text size to 60 pixels. I'll give it a stack. I'll press Ctrl Alt Enter. I'll change the width to fit content. I'll change the height to fit content. Then I'm going to give it a padding. I'll give it a padding of 20 to the top, okay, 40 to the right, 20 to the bottom, and 40 to the left. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to give it a fill color of black. I'll give it a radius of, I'll make sure the corners are rounded, of course, radius of 50. Then I'm going to give it a inner shadow. I'll make sure the color of the inner shadow is green and the opacity of the inner shadow is 68. 68. Then I'm going to give it a x value of -1, a y value of 1, a blur of 8, a spread of 3. Then I'm also going to give it an outer shadow. I'll give it the outer shadow of that same green. I'll just sample the color. Then I'll ensure the opacity is set to around 17 pixels, 17 for the outer shadow. Then I'm going to give it a x value of 0, y value of 2, blur will be around 7, and the spread will be around 5. I'm going to convert this stack to a component by pressing Ctrl Alt K. Then I'll name it heartbeat text. Heartbeat button rather. Then I'll select the first variant. I'll create another variant. But this second variant, I'm going to make the width fixed. I'll make the width fixed, the height fixed. I'll change the width to 120, the height to 50. Then I'm going to change the size of the text right here. I'll select the text. Then I'm going to give it the size of around 12. 12. Yeah. So we have this first two. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to select the first variant. Then I'll link it to the second variant. I'll press Alt L, select Alt L and link it to the second variant. So I want the interaction to be on appear. Then I want the delay should be around 2. And I want it to play off screen also. So the second variant, I will Alt L on my keyboard. Then I will link it to the first variant. Then I want the interaction to be on appear. Then I want the delay should be around 2.5. Alright, so I want it to play off screen also. So here we go. So on appear 2.5, play off screen. Yeah, so I don't want it to have, okay, from variant 2 to variant 1, not to variant 2 again, just variant 2 to variant 1, of course. So I'm going to select first variant, then I'm going to give it a transition. I'll give it the ease transition. Okay, I'll change the transition to ease. Then what I actually want to do in here is just to edit the bezier. So I want the bezier to be around 0.45, 0.45, 0.63, 0.63. Click enter. I want it to be straight. So I will click the play animation to preview what I just did. Okay, we can see that it's not fast enough, so I'm going to edit that right away. So I'll select the first variant, then reduce the delay to around 0.5. Delay to around 0.5. Then the second variant, delay to around 1. So I'm going to preview that right away. So it's much better. So you can also be more creative with this. So this is just a sample. Anyways, it's just a sample. You can be creative with this. So if you found this tutorial, please do also like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.